Hey everybody, it's Felix. This video is about a close in or out of bounds call that happened on the far side of the field in the mixed final at EUCF recently.
Break force, backhand. Lola continues the cut. She's been sent the disc by Baston de Jong. It hangs in the air. Will she get across to it in time? She goes to the ground again, keeps her feet.
Lola lays out and catches the disc, but it's debatable whether her feet were on the ground or on the line when she made the catch, or whether she was in bounds and it should actually be a score. It was called out at the time, but let's slow it down and take a closer look to see what really happened. You can see as she's making the catch, her left foot is coming up off the ground, which would potentially make the catch out of bounds. Probably her left foot leaves the ground before she secures control of the disc. However, now if you look at her right foot is dragging and she's trying to keep it down. So she might actually keep that on the ground a little bit longer, but it's hard to say because it's definitely rising as she's making the catch. And if her toe leaves contact with the grass, then that means she's no longer in contact with the ground. If it's touching blades of grass, then that counts as down, because really we're only ever touching the grass when we run. So if you contact the grass, then you're in. If you're in the air, then you're out. So the right foot looks like it might be coming up just as she makes the catch. I like to put a percentage on these things. And when I saw the play in real time, I was like 50-50 whether it's in or out. When I saw the replays in real time, I was like 60% thought it was in. And then when I saw it slow motion, I saw the left foot go up, I was like, oh, like 70% think maybe it's out. You know, now that we're looking at the replay with, and you can see both feet coming up, again, it's very close, but I might say that I'm still 60% sure that it's out at this point. However, if we carry on looking at the footage and we go forward the next few frames, you can see that after she makes the catch, her hand slams to the ground, but her right foot goes down as well at the same time. So, again, very, very difficult to say. I would actually change from thinking it's 65% out to thinking that it's probably 55% in. It depends how long the blades of grass are where she's making the catch. What an amazing play to catch the disc and to toe it in, or to get at least this close to towing it in, which shows incredible athleticism from Lola. People in the crowd maybe think it's in, but this is an incredibly close call. I'd like to hear your percentages on whether you think this catch was in or out, so leave a comment. I don't blame Edgar for making the out call at the time, because looking at the left leg, which is the one closest to Edgar, that probably would seem that it was out. And I think even if they had paused the game to go and look at the video on the sideline, then they wouldn't have come to a definitive answer still. Another interesting angle on this is the communication between the catcher and the nearby player watching the play happen. So the catcher usually has the best idea about whether they were touching the ground when they made the catch. That's incredibly difficult to see from an outside perspective, but if you're actually the one feeling the disc hit your hand and also feeling your toes on the ground, then you have a better idea about whether you were actually contacting the ground when the catch was made, or whether you were in the air. The other spectators who are around, they have a much better idea of whether your feet were in bounds, on the line, or out of bounds. So the communication that needs to happen is the person who made the catch needs to express whether they thought that their feet were down or not, and the people who are external should express clearly whether the point of contact that was on the ground, whether that was in or out of bounds. If the communication can be broken down in that way, then that's the most likely way of getting the correct outcome for a close call like this. I hope you enjoyed this video. As you can hear, I've got a bit of a cold. I haven't really been making any videos for the last few weeks because I've been out filming the European Championships and all kinds of other big European tournaments with LTTV. I was actually camera one for this game, and I'm pretty happy with the shot that I managed to get. It's been an incredible summer going around to all these different countries filming these events. Now I'm back in Brighton, coaching the Sussex University team, and there's one more event to go and film, and hopefully I'm going to get into a routine of making a lot more videos over the winter. That's all for now. See you soon. Bye bye.